right, boys and girls, we're ready to start our science lesson today on sound. We'll be using our drop chamber to put items in and listening closely for the sounds they make. And then we're going to play a game where you have to identify the object by its sound. But let's first get to know the objects and the sound that they make. Mrs. Camerata, you want to start?
Absolutely. I have a cup here, so listen to the sound as I drop it in the chamber. Is everyone listening? Okay.
It sounded a little hollow to me.
It
like
did
nothing
sound
was
hollow
inside.
because the cup is hollow. So whenever you drop the hollow when we're playing the game, when you drop the cup, I'll listen for a hollow sound.
Exactly.
Right. Are you ready, Mrs. Strube?
I am, Mrs. Camerata. I've got a piece of cardboard. It's pretty thick.
It is
It
thick.
almost looks like wood, but it's just really hard cardboard. I'm going to drop it in the chamber.
Listen. Oh, that sounded a little deeper, like a deep
It kind of
sound.
went thud.
It did. It made thud.
All right, so when you hear that
Right.
cardboard, when you hear that thud, you'll be sure to know what that is.
Okay, I have a clothespin here. Let's see what sound. Let's listen. Hear what sound this makes. Yeah, it didn't bounce. It was just like a quick.
It just stopped.
It just stopped.
When
Yeah.
it hit, the sound just kind of stopped at my ears. I didn't hear it anymore.
Okay, are you ready for your next object?
I
What do
am.
you have there?
Mrs. Camerata, I've got a piece of metal. It's called a
Ooh,
washer. If I'm
okay.
putting a bolt onto something, I might use this washer. It's
Interesting.
made of metal, so I'm wondering if the sound is going to be different this time.
I think the sound is going to stand out. Let's
Here it
listen.
goes, into the drop chamber.
It's still going on.
Oh my goodness!
It just stopped now.
That sort of sounded like a coin as it was rolling
It
around in
did.
there.
I know. It sounded like it was almost like going around in a circle, and then all of a sudden it stopped. But it was a very long sound.
Yeah, and loud at first too.
Very loud, and then it got softer.
Oh, I like that one.
Okay, all right, here we go. I have a plastic spoon, boys and girls. Let's listen. Now that wasn't as long. It was a little quicker, but it did drop a couple of times.
It did, and it wasn't a very loud sound when it hit.
It wasn't loud
was
because it's
quiet.
a light spoon. Okay, what do you have there?
I have a popsicle stick.
Oh, a popsicle stick. Okay.
Right. I think it's kind of light like your spoon, so I don't think it's going to be very loud either. Let's see. Here it goes, into the chamber.
Oh, you're right. That wasn't very loud.
And it just sort of stopped too, didn't it?
Kind of like the clothespin a little bit.
Exactly, I agree.
Okay, and the last object. Oh no, you
Oh,
have
I've got
one
one
more.
more.
Okay, so two more objects, boys and girls. This is a ball of foil. So tin foil. It was just rolled in a ball. Let's listen.
Almost
Here's
a little
two
bit of a
sounds,
bounce,
bounce.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It bounced.
Yeah, kind of loud. All right, I've got a plastic chip. Something you might, like our counter pieces that we use in math.
They do look
That's
like a
kind of what
counter.
it's like. Here it goes, into the chamber.
That kind of had a little bit of similarity to the washer because it was spinning around a little bit
I
and then
agree.
it stopped, but not as long.
Right.
But it was a different sound.
It was kind of a high pitched when
It
it,
was
hit the table,
high-pitched.
wasn't it? Did you think that was a
Yeah.
high pitched sound?
Okay.
All right, boys and girls, get ready for our game where we'll put a board on the chamber so you can't see what's going inside.
Hi, boys and girls. We are back at our drop chamber.
Ready
Mrs.
to-
Hall's house. How is it different than what we saw when Mrs. Camerata and Mrs. Struz were
Well-
working with the sounds?
Well, Mrs. Litch, you'll notice that Mrs. Strutz put this nice big piece of cardboard on top of our drop chamber, and that's to block our vision. So, Mrs. Litch, when it's your turn, I'm not going to look at the object you're putting in the drop chamber. And when it's my turn, you cannot peek.
Hey, what's the object of the game, Mrs. Hall's house?
Well, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put an object into the drop chamber. Remember, do not peek. And you're going to have to guess which object I put in. You'll have to listen for the sound and see if you can drop the same object.
Oh, I'm trying to match it by its sound.
Just by its sound, you got it.
All right. All right, my eyes are closed.
Okay, you ready? Don't peek. All right, first object. Did you hear that, Mrs. Litz?
I did. So now what I'm supposed to do, and I can't see anything, is I'm supposed to drop an item into the chamber that has the same sound.
And see if you can match my sound.
All right. Okay, let's see.
That sounded the same.
Should we get it out
And
and hold
double
it
check?
together?
Okay,
Do you
this
think
is
that's
what-
what we should? Ready? 1, 2,
3.
I
Oh,
got it!
Mrs. Litz, high five. All right, now it's your turn. You get to pick an object.
All right. Close your eyes, Mrs. Lo- No
Okay,
peeking.
Not peeking.
Maybe turn your head around. Okay. All right. Here we go, boys and girls. Listen carefully, Mrs. Allshouse.
All right, I'm listening.
Can you find the object that made that sound?
I know this one. I remember that when Mrs. Strutz dropped the metal that looks, the metal washer, that it made that long sound. All right, let's see if it's the same.
Was
Is
it
it the same?
Let's take it on, hold on together.
Okay,
let's
let's
see.
check. 1, 2, 3.
I can't find it.
There it is, Mrs. Lutz.
2, 3. It
Yes!
is, you got it.
You got it. That was a good
That was
guess.
great.
All right, whose turn is it now? Is it my turn to pick the item?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty, ready, Mrs. Lutz? Listen carefully.
Yes.
We maybe could trick you here.
Let me try this.
Sounded the same. Let's double
Okay.
check. Let's double check.
Should we pull it out together?
Let's pull it in there. Ready? 1,
Not yet.
2.
3.
Oh!
I
I could trick
Oh.
you. You're really good at this game.
I really tried to listen.
You were
when
listening.
They were like, when Mrs. Camerata and Mrs. Strutz were like, you know,
Demonstrating
the
those sounds.
Yes.
All right,
All
I'm
right.
gonna pay really close attention.
Mrs.
You get to pick
Yeah,
Mrs. Lutz. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Yes, that too. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh, I don't know. That one was tricky. I heard that it was like a short, soft sound. It wasn't very loud. I don't know. I'm gonna go with. All right, ready? It was close, but
It was close. I don't think that's what it was. Do you want to try one more time?
oh, I would love to try again. All right, let
Okay.
me try again. If it's not the cardboard, it was a soft sound.
Do you want to listen one more time?
Yeah, will you show me one more time, or can you let me hear one more time?
Let me get my hand down in there. Okay, listen one more time.
Okay. Oh, I heard more than one sound. I think I might have heard like the bounce. So
Mm.
I'm gonna go with this one. Plastic spoon. Ready?
Yes.
Did it sound the same?
Let's do our 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Woo!
Awesome. So you know what I'm realizing?
What are you realizing?
That different objects make different sounds. Even if they're the same size, sometimes they can still make a different sound.
Oh, interesting. And even I noticed that the clothespin and the popsicle stick were both made out of wood.
Yes.
But they made different sounds.
Yes, they did.
So even objects made of the same material make different sounds.
Yes.
Do we have time for one more?
Let's just do one more.
Okay, I forget whose turn it is, Mrs.
I
Lutz.
think that it is my turn to hide.
Close your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna trick her. What should we do that's really tricky here? All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Ooh, now that's hard because it was a very soft sound. It was soft.
It was very soft.
So now let me see. It seemed like some of the heavier things made louder sounds.
That's what I noticed.
So I should try to pick something that's lighter. Let me try this. It's, I don't know.
It was close, but that wasn't the same sound.
Can
Do
I
you want to
just
try
one
one more
time?
time? All right, let me clear out the drop chamber.
Thank you.
Here we go.
All right. Maybe this. Maybe
Something
this.
light.
Here we.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh,
but
listen,
you know
Mrs.
what?
Lutz.
Miss Olsen, that was hard.
It was really hard.
Because this one's light too. I struggled with that one. That was really hard.
Let's put them both in and let's
Okay,
listen
let's
and see if
listen.
they're different.
Oh.
A little bit different, but similar.
The popsicle stick had like a higher sound or higher pitch.
It did have a higher
We'll learn
pitch.
that soon. All right, and so wrapping up, what do we know about objects, Mrs. Alshouse?
All right, so we learned that objects make different sounds. Sometimes objects that are the same size make a different sound. We also know that objects made out of the same material can make a different sound.
And boys and girls, you know what, for fun, maybe you can set up a similar type of chamber at your house and see if you can stump your family. Grab a
Mrs.
few things and
Mrs.
maybe.
Lutz, I don't have this at home, so what can I use
Well,
from
you know
home?
what? You could use a folder.
Oh,
You
it's
could
a
use
block, a
You
folder.
could use a folder. You could
Perfect.
use a book or something like that. See if you can make a pretend drop chamber at your house and stump your family members with sounds that objects around your house make.
Mrs. Lutz, thank you for playing the game with me. You are
That was
such a
fun.
good sport.
Well,
Elbow
And
bump.
yeah, elbow bump.
Good game.
Yeah, elbow bump. All right, boys and girls, great job. We'll see you later.